Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a weekly reading for Leo from the 20th to the 26th of August 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture of what's happening. I put the decks I'm using down in the description box, and if you'd like a private video reading, I put the details in the description box as well. So please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some messages if this video resonates with you. I'm just doing a general energy reading for you, and then I will do the tarot reading after that. So the main card is you've got someone who's being extremely stubborn and unwilling to change around you at the moment. And be careful, don't take any chances or risks. So don't take any chances or risks with this person. They're very stubborn, unwilling to change, and they might cause you some problems in the future. There's a disappointment in a friend or a lover. So this person in itself might be doing something that you didn't like. Maybe you had expectations of them, and they are going ahead and being very stubborn and giving you a lot of grief. And don't take any risks with them. You really shouldn't be crossing them. There's some sort of stubborn energy that you might need to leave behind. In the past, you've got someone behaving stupidly, and beware of great pride. So this person has been behaving really badly, and they're being very proud, and they're giving you a lot of grief at the moment, and behaving very stubborn. So it could be the same person, or it could be three different people that are giving you a little bit of grief, not allowing you to move forward freely, because they're obstructing a lot of your energies at this moment. So going to the future, you've got the dogs getting together with some friends, and you've got the four-leaf clover, which is some luck coming in, some good fortune coming in for you. So whatever energies that are causing you obstructions or being obstinate or not serving you, you should just leave it behind and move away from it. So from stubborn people, from people who are acting very proudly or behaving really badly, these are people that you should just detach your energies from. And you've got, coming into the future, you've got getting together with some good friends and some luck coming in for you. So I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to shuffle it one more time and just cut the cards. So the main energies as the Five of Cauldrons. You are had some sort of disappointment in your life, and you're grieving and crying over it. So something, you've lost something, and you're really crying over the loss of that. You're getting over it, because this is the card of grief. So the card of grief shows that there is healing that is taking place within your life. At the moment, you're looking a lot to the past and crying over the thing that you've lost, and not looking to the future. So you need to abandon looking at the past. But healing comes, and sometimes you have to review the past in order for you to move forward. There is this new energy coming in for you, where there is hope and support in the future. There are things around you. So don't look at the things you've lost, but look at the things that have been left behind and move forward. So the main situation is the Emperor and the Ace of Rods. So something new coming in that allows you a lot of energy, a new idea, a new project, something that will help transform your life and change the energy around from anything negative. You've got the Emperor, where you're taking control, taking charge. You're determined to do something. There's a lot of happiness with the Emperor. Emperor likes children, so maybe this is a person within your life, and it might be your partner, and these might be your children. And there's a lot of determination, and there's stability as well with this Emperor. Also making sure that your all the resources that you have are being properly sorted out. So you are controlling that situation that you are in. Maybe this person that's in your life at this moment is quite a loving person and takes good care of you, takes good care of the family, and somebody who is very supportive, somebody who is a good provider. And this person is going to be there for you when this new change comes in. Maybe this new change is going to move your family into a place of stability and a place of abundance, and you may be able to buy a new home with this new plan or this new project that is coming in. It will generate enough money for you to be able to move into something more stable. So in the past year, you've got the Seven of Cauldrons. You've had a lot of options being handed to you, and you've had to make choices as to what you want to do to move forward. So a lot of things coming in, a lot of options being presented to you, and you have been making choices as to which one you want to consider and which one you want to take and move forward. You've been using your maybe you've been more spiritual right now. This is a card of the Hierophant, which is talking about re-examining your belief system, going and maybe seeking help and support from maybe your religious, your priests or people that give you religious support. It could also mean that you've been accessing some sort of religious information. Also, maybe you've been speaking to somebody who's an expert in their field, getting some sort of higher information coming to you and trying to employ that within your life. But definitely examining your traditions and your views and your belief system that has been going on in the last 3 months. And maybe this is due to the fact that you've had some kind of loss recently in your life, that you have now been questioning your belief system and trying to find yourself as far as where you're going through spiritually. So on your mind is the ending of a cycle, the world cycle, and your work. So maybe you're planning on ending a particular kind of job that you've had. Maybe that has come to a close. That has been playing on your mind. The world card is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn does rule work, and so maybe you've been considering, maybe you've changed your job or moving on to a new job or thinking about moving on to a new job. Certainly you've got the Knight of Pentacles coming. You've been working very, very hard at your job and trying very, very hard to put all your efforts and energies into it. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow card, so a lot of effort and energy going into that work situation of yours. You've been very focused on that, and things are moving, but very, very slowly. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming, so things, a big change coming into your life right now. The wheel is turning. That means there is change coming. It can go either way. It can be good or bad, but it is definitely a change that will take you out of any energies of stagnation. So around you, there's you've got the Four of Swords, which is a card that says you need a rest, and you need to step out of any problem situation and take a look at it very objectively. There's also a lot of stability as far as your home life goes, so you are in quite a stable home life in itself. But you are tired from working so hard maybe, and you do need to step out of a problem in order to see it for what it is. And your hopes and fears, you're worried about loss, you worry about people doing you down, you're worried about people betraying you, because this is the card of betrayal, and this is what your worries are. You worry that people around you are not what they seem to be. So going into the future, you've got the Four of Cauldrons, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Rods. So you are pretty exhausted from whatever you've been doing. You are getting emotional support from somebody at the moment, but you're very, very tired having worked so hard. So you've been focusing all your energies on your work with this Knight of Pentacles, and it has left you quite tired. Also, whatever emotional problems or depression you're going through has left you very exhausted, because you have been depressed recently. There is emotional support, and it is coming to you, and it's being freely given, so accept that help. You've got a new idea, a new thought, a new something new coming in, a new truth coming in that will probably lift your spirits and get you out of this feeling of depression. So a new energy coming in to get you out of that situation. And you're carrying too many burdens at the moment. You're focusing all your energies on your work and your projects. It seems maybe that's how you're distracting yourself, but it's taking its toll on its health, and it's tiring you out, and you're very, very laden with all the burdens that you are facing. So you're carrying a lot of burdens at the moment, and you're very weighed down on it. You need to actually prioritize, pick one, make sure that it's the right one that you pick, that will, bring you into a place where you have a new truth, a new understanding, where you can actually have a lighter load so that you're not so weighed down by it. Try and give up those responsibilities, delegate duties if it's at work that you're carrying too many responsibilities, but lighten your load so that you don't get stressed out and you don't get so exhausted that you're so tired and you can't cope with things. And this card with the Four of Swords is advising that you do take a rest, take a break. Don't be so hemmed in by all these responsibilities. You are in a stable situation, but you are feeling very trapped within that situation as well. And it might be all these burdens that you are carrying, all this load, all this heavy work that you're doing that is causing you to feel so restricted within this card, if you can see. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Angel Tarot, and that's just for advice. So the first card is the Knight of Air, which says take time to carefully review your options, events that occur with great speed and creative solutions. So something coming in very, very quickly for you, some new ideas coming in, and things are starting to move. So the energy is going into an active energy from being passive and feeling depressed. You will have to start making a lot of moves right now. So be on your toes, and a lot of creative solutions to your problems are coming in for you. Make sure you're looking at all your options very logically and considering them very carefully. You've got the Sun card coming in as well for you, which means that whatever you do, there's a happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that have success, have the confidence in yourself. So you need to make sure that you use these new ideas that are coming to you, because they're going to bring you a lot of success, and there's a happy outcome to whatever problems that you are going through right now. Have confidence in whatever you do as well, it says. And the last card is the Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. So people might be acting not in your best interests at the moment. There might be some deception going on, some vindictive behavior going on. Make sure that you don't trust everybody and tell everybody all your secrets. Make sure you're keeping it to yourself, and whatever you learn from that situation, keep note of it. Make sure that you have learned something if people have done you down. So watch out that there might be people around you that are not very supportive of you and are not seeing it or are not looking out for your best interests. That's the advice of that card. So make sure that you are aware, and the truth will come to light because you've got the Ace of Swords. So if anybody is being deceptive, that will come to light. But be aware that there are people that are working against you as well and are not always supporting you, and they are doing things that are not for your highest and greatest good. You should get those people out of your life, get rid of them, ignore them, walk away from them if you know who it is. But be aware that there could be deception going on around you, and learn from it. Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't trust people. Play your cards close to your chest, as they say, and you'll be able to overcome that situation. So a need to get rid of any kind of burdens and too much of responsibilities that you're carrying, some new truth coming in, any kind of lies and deception being revealed to you, and there is a lot of emotional support coming in if you are having had a loss recently or feeling a bit depressed, and look to the future. Forget about whatever happened in the past. Try to move on and heal from it, and look to the future so that you can grow. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.